Hello there and welcome to the video. Today we are starting a new series. The series is going to be looking at all the tiny little interesting details and observations in every map of Doom 2. So we're starting with map 1, Entryway. It'll be a little bit like the iceberg meme where we have stuff that probably everybody knows about, stuff that only some people know about, and then I'll bring you some stuff that is probably never been shared before. So yeah, looking forward to this. What I'm going to do before starting is just explain this. So I'm just doing a no monsters run through the entire Doom series, just so we can actually appreciate the level design. And also I'm going to enable free look. I know you vanilla purists won't like that, but I'm going to enable it just because it allows me to look up and down just a tiny bit here and there where we can see some of the details more easily. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm going to change just in a sec. Right, free look. It's weird. I'm sorry. I know it's odd to you people who like to play vanilla, but yeah, it's odd for me too. It's been a while since I've looked up and down in this game. Right, anyway, enough of me faffing around. Let's look at all the juicy details that you can find in map 1 Entryway. So here we have our non-secret chainsaw. I think the only thing of note here is, there we go. Let's put it on. It's not an actual secret. I guess that could be because you can fall off here and you can't get back up once you're done. You know, if I fall off here, I can't get back up now. So you're kind of stuck. So I guess that's why it's not a secret. But yeah, anyway, let's use it a bit. It's not very good, is it? Doesn't do much. Let's go back to the pistol. Right, next thing on our magical mystery tour is you're obviously aware that you've got an ammo clip here and an armor bonus here. In fact, we'll have that. Right, brilliant. So we've got a little bit of armor there on our armor bar. What I always forget is this stim pack. So I always forget it exists. If somebody challenged me to make this map from memory, I would probably leave that item out. Okay, right. Anyway, we've moved along a bit. I love one of my favorite textures in Doom 2 is the pipes texture. You face it right at the start. That's what your crosshair is on right at the start of Doom. You know, ooh, crosshair in Doom. How crazy. What we've got here is pipes that I don't know how, but the developers make it look 3D. It was a really good texture choice. It doesn't happen to appear that much in Doom 2. It's got another one around the corner of, around the other side of the U-turn here. But yeah, I just wanted to admire that. Something not so great about this corridor is the fact that there's a bazillion light sources. You've got all these lights in the ceiling, got all these lights in the upper parts of the walls. It's just yeah, how many lights does one corridor need? Like what's this base being powered on? It's crazy. Yeah, must be at least 12 lights. Wow, crazy. Anyway, enough about me talking about lights and all the random stuff. We got the 2 blue triangles and this room. But I've just thought of something. A little bit of trivia. It's quite far down the iceberg, this one. If you wait at the start for 30 seconds and don't move, this room becomes inaccessible. So yeah, I'm trying to use it now. Nope, can't do anything. Trying to use the chainsaw on it, nothing. So yeah, it's a pity. We'll miss a secret, but the good thing is there are only 9 items and none of them are in there, so we'll get 80% secrets, which is a shame, but hey. Okay, right, next let's pick up these health potions because they are our remaining items. So yeah, I know there's 9 items, but yeah, that's a satisfying sound they make, the Doom pickup sound. Anyway, yeah, health potions. So let's have one. I'm going to put all of them away. Okay, yeah, so yeah, health potions, they're all here. So there's really only 2 places you need to look for items. It's a very, very quick thing. Very noisy textures in this area compared to the rest of the map. But we'll come back to here later for, well, you know what. Yeah, classic U shape. So this is very much like E1M1 in my opinion, where you've got a right-hand horseshoe or right-hand U shape, and you can see it on the auto map here. So yeah, you can see I'm starting up in the top right of this map, and I'm going around the U shape here. So what we have is the same as E1M1 with like a little area to the left part way along, and I think that's similar to like the shotgunner area in E1M1. Yeah, so slightly different shapes, and I have done one demo which completes both maps at the same time, which kind of proves the similarity between them, really. Okay. More pipe texture here. Personal favorite again. Okay, this room, the tan room, and to be honest, a lot of this map is tan, and a lot of it uses a slightly different tan texture depending on what you're looking at in the level. It's actually quite interesting how many different tans they've managed to squeeze into one map. I don't like them all being slightly different, but you know, that's just personal preference, really. Right. Couple of things about this room, because there's a lot to do in this room, isn't there? What time of day do you think Doom 2 is set at? I think late afternoon, sunset, that kind of time. The sky's all golden with this. I mean, this is the classic skybox you get throughout Doom 2's levels when you've got an outside area. I think it's late afternoon. Put your answer in the comments. Okay, this wall as well, I do think it feels like Doomguy should be able to get out there. I know you'd be trapped if you could, but yeah, I think that's something that often feels a bit jarring, because I think you can pretty much get up steps of similar sizes in other maps. Maybe there's an impassable line depth just to stop you going out there. Right, yes, so we've done the window. Let's do the outside secret. So I'm just going up the lift, and here we have the stim pack again here. Does it break the Geneva Convention with the red cross on it? I don't know. Right, this is a hot take, this is the most interesting switch in Doom. It's on by default, as you can see the electricity sparking here, the red, and then I'm going to turn it off to open the door. We all know it opens this down here. So yeah, it's strange, isn't it? So if it's off, the door is open. If you put it on, it's shut. Seems backwards. And yeah, it's just quite interesting that it's that way round when there's no reason for it to be that way round. Okay, let's do the outside area. Okay, so yeah, outside area. Oh, one thing to mention is also at the window. You can see the grass, same as you can at the chainsaw non-secret. I always think it's a bit weird that these walls aren't taller. Yeah. Oh, you can run on water in Doom as well. So anybody completely new to that, yeah, you can do that as well. Yeah, it's weird that you can see the grass, unless that was shown off as a technical feature, like you can see into the distance, but it is just plain grass as far as the eye can see. Right, shotgun time. Let's walk over the shotgun, which gives us 8 shells, and there's also 4 shells scattered around here, aren't there? Okay, shotgun. For anybody who's new to this game, there is a super shotgun as well. I mean, how could you not know about the super shotgun? The super shotgun fires way more pellets, but they go up. They kind of scatter up, down, left, and right. Whereas the combat shotgun, or normal shotgun, whatever you want to call it, if I fire this, it only goes on a horizontal axis like this. Yeah, it's kind of one of the quirks of this weapon, really. It can be useful. It can be annoying. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can see the bullet pellets in the wall there. I mean, sorry, the shotgun pellets in the wall there. I think that's an interesting kind of thing to do with this weapon. Let's do it again. Yeah, so they all kind of go in a row. Right. Now, let's go inside and talk about the rocket launcher secret. The activator is this light here, and I do think these lights are quite cool, being in the ceiling and the floor. But what I find strange is you can get onto this one by sprinting. So if you are running as Doomguy, oh, I wasn't running. If you're running as Doomguy, you can go over that one. Nothing happens on that one. But if you tread on this one, then the rocket launcher secret opens. It's a bit bizarre because there's no visual clue. What I would recommend would be some kind of pressure plate on here, or something to do with that, something like that, which gives the player a clue that one is different. And we can activate it now by running, of course. I got flicked up by the edge of the lift there. Some kind of geometry glitch. Yeah, okay, we landed on it. Let's go see the rocket launcher secret. Again, textures in the rocket launcher secret are very noisy as well. Doesn't quite match the rest of the level, but yeah, I think there are quite a lot of different textures in map 1. Maybe that's just kind of showing off all the new textures versus Doom, but yeah, anyway, let's get the rocket launcher. Yep, and that one goes in the map 5 slot. So we've got our rocket launcher, and we can see how this differs from the shotgun. So yeah, if anybody's not played Doom or Doom 2, then you've got the rocket launcher here, and this will fire a rocket which will explode red and yellow on impact like that. Yes, quite a nice sprite really, the explosion of the rocket launcher. It is kind of deadly to yourself as well. Yeah, so if I'm just going to ID KFA here. So IDK, sorry, I'll just ID FA actually because there's no keys in this map. Okay, we've got as many arrows and as many rockets, fireworks. I'm talking about something completely different there. Okay, so rocket launcher. What I find interesting is if I keep doing this, in Doom, the rocket launcher reloads faster than the shotgun. I'm firing rockets. Yep, see how the shotgun 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rocket launcher, if we use the correct ammo. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's quicker. Yeah, it's quicker to fire loads of rockets than loads of shotgun shells. So the rocket launcher has a very quick reload time, I think. Interesting, I thought, anyway. Right, so we've done the rocket launcher secret. We've done the secret up there. What else have we got to do? Have we left anything out? I've got the imp cage here. Obviously, it's not occupied. Right. We've got this here, so this is normally where imps will reveal themselves if you make any noise. I'm just going to change back to the pistol, I think. Okay, yeah, so we've done that secret, we've done the rocket launcher, we've done outside, and this one is the last one to do. So here we go. Stim pack in here. It's not really much of a secret, and to be honest, the imps kind of come out of it. So yeah, interesting how they come out though, because there is like a sound hole, which means that sound in Doom can travel through the imp cage and through here and wake the imps up, because there's normally a door there. They would not get woken up if this sound hole wasn't here. So yeah, that was the developers' way of kind of making these imps that start in here come out of the secret. So yeah, I'm not sure if you knew that. That's a very, very obscure thing about this map, really. Okay, one thing I would like to show you though before we end the level is a super secret. It's not actually a marked secret, of course, because we found them all except for the one we can't get to. But if you were to fire or punch this here, the sound hole texture, and it's a line depth that's only that long, so it's only about like 16 map units long, then something happens. So if I take you back to the start, in this room, we now have this has moved back a little bit, and this is something I've discovered myself. No one else in the world has discovered this, so I would get all the credit for it. But there is an outside area in here, and yeah, we've got some flower sprites that appear nowhere else in Doom. You've also got Daisy. So I contacted the developers, and they said that because people were really upset with Daisy's fate back in Ultimate Doom, the end of Inferno, I think, wasn't it? People wrote in really upset, especially all the kids. So they put Daisy as like a secret in here. And if you want to, you can remove her lead and she will follow you as an ally. And she's invincible. She can attack enemies and everything. So yeah, you've got essentially a co-op buddy if you follow the same steps as me to trigger that. I thought that was a really nice detail that I've discovered. Okay, let's go to the exit though. Okay, yeah, so we've got the exit. There is an exit sign above the door, which, you know, for any newcomers to Doom, because you might not have played the original Doom, you might just start on Doom 2. I think I might have done that. I'm not sure. Yeah, you've got the exit sign just to let you know that the exit's here. And for some reason, I guess if you're playing continuous, you've got some health and another ammo clip here. I always find it weird that this is a green room with like vines all over it. Again, we've got some another thing kind of coming into play really in the terms of textures here. Anyway, let's exit the level, and we should have all the items. We should have all the kills because we're playing on no monsters, and we should have 80% secrets. So yeah. Let's play. And there we have it. So that was Entryway. I hope you enjoyed seeing that map in detail and maybe learning a few new things along the way. I just want to quickly show you the wiki. There we go. So the Doom wiki, this is the one everyone uses, right? I'm going to be a rebel and use the different one, though, this one. I'm sure nobody has gone to this one before. Yeah, so I've got Entryway here, and what I was looking at was the trivia section. So I had a hunch there was something to do with Daisy, and then read this bit here. So the rumours at the time of release of Daisy being present in this map have not yet been proven true. So I essentially just tried everything I could think of in the map before finding that wonderful non-secret secret. Yeah, so looks like I'll have to change this trivia section here. Let's go back to Doom. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you appreciate it, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.